Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting about the crisis of deforestation in the Amazon. This presentation will cover when and why deforestation became such a big issue, how it affects wildlife and indigenous people, what is being done about it, and what solutions might actually work. I'll also explore how this issue connects to the global environment of the or glo- global environment and economy. Historical background. Deforestation in the Amazon became a major issue in the late 20th century, but peaked in the early 2000s. But peaked in the early 2000s. In 2004, more than 27,000 square kilometers of forest were cleared. This made the Amazon one of the world's most active deforestation frontiers, especially due to its expansion in agriculture. By 2009, deforestation rates had declined, but only because of strict policies. As you can see on the graph, in 2005, it peaked at almost 19,000 square kilometers of deforestation, or deforested of the Amazon rainforest. And as you can see, the trend started to slow down, but this is only due to stricter laws being forced on cattle ranching and farming. And as you can see, after these years, it started to slowly increase as policies were less enforced and governments got lazier. What is driving chainsaws? The main causes of deforestation are cattle ranching, soybean farming, and logging. The rise of global demand for beef and crops has pushed farmers to clear forests to expand farmland. This shows a direct link between high crop prices and increased forest loss. Poorly enforced regulations and illegal logging also play major roles. As you can see in this picture, this is a picture of illegal cattle ranching in the Amazon. As you can see, this whole area has been stripped away of the trees and uh, in place of a cattle ranching that is basically illegal and that has not been um, that has not been that the government has not taken that the government hasn't taken action. Sorry about that. I just forgot the words for a second. The impact on biodiversity. Deforestation threatens thousands of plant and animal species. The Amazon rainforest is home to a unique and specialized aquatic plant life called microphytes. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry about that. These plants support fish, insects, and other organisms. When their habitat is destroyed, species lose their homes and can even go extinct before they are discovered. These This plant life is very special in turn that it is it helps a lot of a lot of animals, not just one specific type. It helps them either have a habitat, food, or just protection from the harsh habitats that's outside the Amazon. If it's lost, most of these animals that depend on these microphytes can be extinct or can go extinct or in turn be endangered. How native people are affected. Indigenous communities depend on the forest for their homes, food, and culture. Deforestation often pushes them off their land and exposes them to conflict, disease, and poverty. Land invasions and illegal activities in protected areas have increased, putting indigenous lives in danger and violating their rights. The global fallout. The Amazon stores a huge amount of carbon, and cutting trees down in the Amazon releases the carbon into the atmosphere. A study shows that between 2005 and 2009, 2.7 billion tons of CO2 was released into the air. Without the forest, climate change speeds up, rainfall decreases, and biodiversity disappears. As you can see in the picture to the side, all those red spots all the spots highlighted in red are spots where forest is basically gone. There's no more, and in that area and all over the world is feeling the effects of either climate change, rain patterns decreases, or extinctions of animals. What's being done? Brazil launched key conservation policies in 2004 and 2008. like the PPCDAM plan, which increased the monitoring and denied rural credit to farmers who didn't follow the environmental laws. These policies helped reduce deforestation by 56%, but only for a little while. As in the graph in slide one, it started to pick up rapidly in the following years after these laws were put into place. Also, organizations like Greenpeace also track illegal logging with satellite data to pressure governments into enforcing their laws. Current and proposed solutions. Some solutions include protected reserves, eco certification for products, and sustainable development plans. A study suggests that the enforcement and financial incentives are essential. Also Also highlighting that using land more efficiency and preserving high biodiversity zones can balance conservation with growth. Sorry about that. Global causes. The Amazon the Amazon rainforest deforestation affects the whole entire world. It plays a major role in. Sorry about that. I was saying the wrong thing. The Amazon the Amazon affects the entire world. It plays a major role in stabilizing Earth's climate and water cycles. Uh, Forest loss can reduce rainfall in regions far from the Amazon, affecting agriculture and water supply in other countries. Protecting the Amazon is a global responsibility that should be taken by multiple countries, not by just uh, what the rainforest is in. Saving the forest. One strong solution is the Payment for Ecosystem Services, PES, where governments and companies pay landowners to protect forests instead of clearing them. This aligns economic benefits with conservation goals. According to the goal change biology study, combining PES with law enforcement reduces deforestation without hurting income. Enforcing limits. Governments should use stricter regulations, regular monitoring with satellite imagery, and fines for violators. But they also need to support small farmers with alternatives. Sorry about that. Weak law enforcement and political pressure can reverse progress. So consistent oversight is key to success. As you can see, the red zone in the picture above is where deforestation was peaked in um in the areas of the Amazon, and the parts in green that with outlining are reserved areas where or not reserved in indigenous lands. And as you can see, people are already doing a good job in reserving or protecting these lands, as little to no deforestation is happening in the areas. What we can do. Deforestation is still a major problem today. Although laws were put into place to reduce deforestation in the Amazon, most or deforestation is very massive and large, and it will most likely never go away due to people in need of housing and food. And housing or not house and wood and food is being provided from the Amazon, so this will most likely never stop. But action is possible. A mix of strong laws, global cooperation, and sustainable practices offers hope, as in the laws put into place in 2004 and 2008. Governments need to be stricter on loggers and illegal cattle ranching, and everyone has a role to play, no matter who they are and what they do. Thank you. This is my works cited page. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.